Okay, this is Xi'an's History of Rock, Part 1, Rock and Roll. So, for me it was a kind of back and forth between ancient European music and like new Black African music. Um, the, I mean, classical music, original classical music, coming from the first, famous pioneers of those scenes, from Baroque. Um, you get, Bach and Vivaldi, and then Mozart and Beethoven, and you can see it, you can hear it all there. All the rock tricks are there. The quiet, loud, dun 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 dun. All the tricks are there. All the rock riffs are there. Really, it was just a matter of kind of modernizing it and kind of loading it with, just lots of tragedy and kind of industry and. So that's where these black African slave communities came in, and they had, after spending centuries in dire straits, in about the kind of mid-19th century, mid to late after the Civil War, American Civil War, the blues started to develop from many decades of kind of but just vocalized gospel songs and labor songs, and religious inspired and hope inspired chanting, just to get them through. But yeah, then in the kind of mid to late 19th century, it started to get develop into blues. So the whole community kind of got hold of more instruments and guitars occasionally, pianos. So then they were able to develop as they became more, more of a kind of solid part of United States culture, and so. You can hear, so jazz started to develop at the end of the 19th century, early 20th century, and you can hear jazz kind of went straight from the source, kind of straight from the classical music source. You can hear like classic Mozart sonata. It could be like and then these Afro Americans were putting like a skip on it, putting so so it's just a whole kind of different feel, using basically like the same roots and just making it something different. So I feel like the jazz coming from classical music is an important development, because I feel like it didn't come from blues, but the feeding into the rock and roll genre were the both sides of it. The people who first developed rock and roll were hearing both. And blues developed as well. So you can hear. I can hear rock and roll in Count Basie. Swing, classic swing, and like Nappy Brown, lots of classic swing from kind of early 20s, like 30s and 40s. You can kind of hear moments of, oh my God, that's just rock and roll. If you kind of take that verse or bits, and it's got the power. And so really, it just took people to kind of distill it or concentrate it. So that I'd say for me the first rock and roll, the commercial rock and roll hit was Sister Rosetta Tharpe's single, "Strange Things Happening Every Day." That was 1944. So obviously she and lots of other musicians were doing this kind of thing, and they were obviously listening to, swing. A lot of swing was around them, influencing them, but also lots of blues, two very different kinds of music. And I think the rock and roll is basically the fusion of the two. So you could even say it's almost like a kind of happy or sped up blues, but it's also kind of calm swing. It was kind of swing taken down a notch, and like simplified it a bit. So yeah, so for me, it's, it's a good, good rule of thumb. Where did rock and roll come from? Well, it came from jazz and blues. There's a fusion. Speaking commercially, as I will do throughout this course of videos, the next big step was Fats Domino with his single in 1949, The Fat Man, and then that was it. Really, it had exploded, and then you start getting multiple successful rock and roll acts. Elvis Presley, took it to incredible heights. I mean, he was more successful than at his peak than any other music genre in the world or in history. And then lots of others, Jerry Lee Lewis and Chuck Berry and Buddy Holly. I feel like Elvis Presley and Buddy Holly kind of took it somewhere else. They because they were so commercially successful and maybe even melodically minded, they kind of left the rock and roll roots and kind of took it to new limits commercially, but also musically. Then you get pop rock. That basically came from there. Elvis and Buddy, and yeah, the rest is history, as they say.